Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
Going?
That's what they're saying.
Chrisean Rock?
That's what they're
I'm
saying.
scared. I'm gonna run away from her. Chrisean Rock is going.
Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember Wendy Ortiz being deathly afraid of Chrisean? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Blonay Media. Shout out to everybody who's joining me this morning. Let's go ahead and get into this, because if y'all don't know, if y'all been up under a rock and you guys don't know that Chrisean is now pursuing a boxing career. Do we care? Not much. But when I saw the video of them actually letting her know who she will be fighting, a woman by the name of Zenith Zion, I heard a lot of uncertainty in her voice. But it was one thing that she said that really got me to thinking. Okay? She mentioned that she has a lot of pain and anger, so this should be fun to watch. What? Chrisean, girl, come here, girl. Come. You are going to need superpowers for this fight. Okay? If you are just fighting off of pain and anger, you're going to lose. Okay? Bitch, this ain't Baddies. And I'm going to tell you why. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right? Let's go ahead and get into this, because she's not talking about her skills. No. Not her training, the time or passion that being a professional boxer and being dedicated to a sport like that. This is not tennis. It takes time. It takes passion. It takes hard work and sacrifice. And why am I so passionate? And you guys, well, I thought you didn't care. I don't. But you know who else has to give up their time and be sacrificed through this? Junior. What is Junior going to be doing all this time? Whether he's on the floor, in a stroller, or a playpen, we don't give a damn. 4 to 5 days a week, 1 to 2 to 3 hours a day. And you're going to rely on your anger and pain? What? Y'all go ahead and take a look at this clip, because I want you guys to see it first, and then we're going to talk about it, all right? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I will be in the chat, you guys. I miss you. I'm so glad I'm back. But let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on, because I want to bring this up. Let's go ahead and pull up my IG quickly. Now, this is a short little clip, but it says a whole lot, okay? Because all I see is uncertainty, fear, and you don't look like you're too much got faith in yourself, okay? Hold on, you guys. Let me go and let you guys hear this. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can see this too as well. And let me pull this up. You guys go ahead and take a listen to this clip of her finding out exactly who gonna be slapping you around, girl, in that boxing ring.
Okay. Who picked it?
We did.
Collectively. It was a
It
collective.
was a collective thing. I think it's a good look.
Who that?
a former wrestler. I mean, she's a wrestler and whatnot.
What's her name? Her name is Zion.
Zion. Zion. Sound like some Roman name. Oh, hey, she we don't want you to do no homework. You got to buy in there. That's it. You do that on your time.
On your announcement.
Yes.
And get back to
So,
training.
what's running through your mind right now?
So how long is the fight? Like, but I got a lot of pain and anger inside me, so this should be cool to watch.
Opponent that you are going to be fighting has been chosen.
Who picked it?
We did.
Collective. It was a
It
collective.
was a collective thing. I think it's a good look.
Who that?
She's a former wrestler. I mean, she's a wrestler.
First of all, y'all, she sounds scared as hell. Okay, all I hear is uncertainty and fear, right? And she up here talking pain and angry. First of all, what are you angry about? You sanctified and saved, girl. If you're so highly favored and blessed and anointed like you say you are, you should not be talking like this. You feel me? All I want to say, y'all, is something is not right. The church ain't working. You ask us to pray for you all the time. And I know y'all might say, well, I don't hate her. And I pray for those who spitefully misuse Junior. So yes, I pray for her. But let me be real, because tiptoeing around this does nobody no favors. Okay. That's what the people around her do. That's what the flying monkeys are for. Okay. That's what the go along and get along gang is for. Don't take their job away from them. Our job is to simply highlight the truth or common sense as we see it. Watching Chrisean walk into this whole boxing situation felt off, hesitant, not locked in, not focused, right? She didn't look like someone who was gearing up for a real fight. She looked like someone who's confused about why there's already tension. Asking why another woman is talking smack about acting like they should be cool. Like this is some group project gone left instead of a combat sport, girl. This ain't baddies. This ain't baddies. And I wish somebody would tell you, because it looked like your team is trying to play you. Because I know if we can see it through the screen and we're not there, I know that they can see it. That alone tells me that she's not taking this as seriously as she needs to. And that's a problem. Boxing is not vibes. It's not personality. It's not clout. It's discipline, consistency, and finishing what you started. 3 things Chrisean do not do. She has struggled with that to show you literally in every lane that she has touched. So I don't know if Kim and Homeboy Slim, whoever that is, I don't know if they playing in your face, period, girl, but I'm here to let you know, in case you come across this video, that you better get it together, girl. Right? Let me see what you guys are saying, because I just want her to know that this ain't baddies. And the fact that she's talking about anger and pain, but at the same time, she'll say how blessed, how healed she is, and she's started anew, and she sees the forest for the trees, and but then she'll come back. I have so much anger and pain, bitch. From what? Excuse me. I can tell you, my hand is raised over here, right here. Girl, you talking about those demons, about your path, your decisions, the ungodly ways and thoughts. And why do I say that? I got to bring it back to Junior. I'm sorry. If we are to believe that she's mistreating Junior and the calamity and the fallout that follows, she being tortured by her own actions and thoughts, y'all. Because outwardly she's saved. She's still, now that I'm more stable, now that I got all these things, you should be able to concentrate in a positive light with positive energy on a sport. This ain't baddies, girl. You can't just take your trauma into the ring and think that's going to get you through it. Right? Because even anger is going to only last for a few minutes. Pain and anger don't equal skill. This ain't no reality TV. You're going to be in a ring, girl. Superpowers are required, not trauma. Fighting off trauma is not the same as training. Girl, please. And boxing don't care about your backstory. It only respects the discipline that you put into this sport. You can't black out in the ring, act like it's Persuasion or Low London. You can't do it. You can't close your eyes and act like it's Tasiki, like it's Baddies and expect to win. Hurt feelings don't block punches, period. And this ain't chaos for clout, it's consequences for real. And your anger, like I said, is going to fade by round 2, girl. But you know what doesn't fade? Technique. But you got till April. You got till April. And if you are going to be in survival mode, girl, you're not going to be able to get the strategy and use the strategy that you're going to need in the ring. Because emotions don't win fights. That's all. And this is boxing. This is not baddies. Are you being tortured by your own actions and thoughts? Because you got to be a little OFF. We ain't no doctor. A little bit insidious, even sadistic, to inflict abuse on any child, mistreat a child, damn an animal. Girl, we know you don't hug trees, okay? Stop acting like you don't hug trees, girl. Okay? There is nothing angelic or godlike about what we believe or I believe or suspect that you're doing to Junior. I have to bring that into this. You can't separate it. Because if I believe that she's doing this to Junior and all this, but she's not displaying it, that's what's eating you up inside. That's where the anger and pain is coming from. Because, girl, what? Now, I'm not saying we don't go through things in life. I know I always tell you there's things going on when the camera cut behind the scenes with her family, and you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get into this because you have to have follow through. And she never has followed through. Never. And we've been down this road before. And if she doesn't change, you're gonna be annihilated, girl, in that ring. Because let's talk about the pattern that everybody keeps ignoring. Okay. Rock has had a long, loud history announcing big dreams, grand plans. She takes you guys on this emotional roller coaster, because I don't be on the roller coaster, bitch. This is what I scream for. This is my theme park, bitch. I just watch it all unfold and then tell y'all what I think. She never takes me on an emotional roller coaster. Right? And then, before we even get into that, I wanted to point out the fact that, remember when the girl was talking mess like you're supposed to? Hello. And she was like, yeah, you know, Chrisean, I'm gonna come with you. She's like, why is she talking shit? Why is she talking shit? What? Does she talking again? Let me remind you. Let me remind you, because you be forgetting and we be remembering. Okay? We could ask you the same damn question. As a matter of fact, we are going to ask, we get ready to ask you the same question. Oh, like what? You don't know why she talking shit? Normally, when you want to go whip somebody's ass, whether it's on the street or in the ring, what do? You talk shit to what? Intimidate what? Your opponent? Your enemy? Your ops? Let me remind you. Hold on. Let's just look at this. Since you don't know, oh.
That's why she feel get to your head, baby. Don't let that DDG get to your head, baby. He can't protect you, bro. That's why she feel like India's date. That DDG was India's date. It's just, it's certain bitches hang out with certain and she think, you know, like, who qualified you? And why y'all think I'm scared to talk shit? Fuck you ugly ass bitches. Don't let that DDG get to your head, baby. He can't protect you, bro. That's why she feel like India's date. That DDG was India's date. It's just, it's certain bitches hang out with certain and she think, you know, like, who qualified you?
Well. What have we here? Talking shit before the squabble, yet you don't understand why Zenith wants to knock your block off and she's letting you know? First of all, it's part of the sport. Just like it's part of the streets. You had no problem when you was talking shit on how you was going to roll up on Wendy and how you was going to do this and do that, calling her all out her name, disrespecting a whole entire race. But now you're confusion. You don't, oh, I wonder why is she talking shit? I just answered it for you. We could ask you the same damn question. Don't fall for it, y'all. Don't fall for it. Something ain't right. Something wicked this way comes. Don't let her bamboozle you. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Okay? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. And the sooner y'all put the Kool-Aid down and realize that Jim Jones Jr. wants you dead, don't mean coming to kill, steal, and destroy. She tells y'all all the time what she thinks about her fans, not the ops. And y'all continue. You guys are a glutton for punishment. Let's go over to the chat. I want to see what you guys are saying, because what? You want to understand what? Bitch, let me explain. Let me break it down for you. Okay? Let me help you. Help yourself. Because ultimately, what we want to do is help Junior. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments, because, what? Somebody said, Baddies, where? Them tickets way too high. You need to cut it. Them prices way too high. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. I mean, boxed ring seats, I think they're $1,100. Girl, where? Girl, where? And you look very soft and plushy, okay? Talking about, oh, my sister prepared all my meals for what, a week? Girl, you look very soft and plushy, while she looks like she hard as steel. Have y'all seen Zenith? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I believe it's all a script. This ain't Zeus. Facts blown. World's biggest hypocrite. Let's talk about it. All that mouth she got. Now she trying to fake like, yep, she don't know what's going on. Yeah, now all of a sudden she oblivious. Y'all all with her. Oh, let's go, Chrisean. Why y'all acting dumb as a bag of rocks? It's an act. It gotta be. It gotta be. She's a bully, and yep, that's it, and that's all. Somebody said either she is up, or down, down. Exactly. You said her in between is her brain glitching frozen. OMG. We all seeing her. Those that don't like the facts are in her shoes. Thank you. They calling you a stud out here. Ali Foreman, Sugar Ray. Y'all, once again, she learns it's going to be scripted. He will fight. Yeah, this ain't scripted. This ain't scripted. Yeah, Chrisean is scared. Whole world seeing that for real, and we gonna be watching. Chrisean always threatens someone. Nah, she don't talk. Okay, must be. Y'all, I think even Crack Rocks and people around her, including that weirdo coach of hers, wants to see her fail real bad by the way it looks. Did y'all see that? I mean, I understand they don't want her to be in her head because she's like, I'm going to study her. For what? If you don't study that thing, boy. I don't know if she's going to be able to pull it off. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What's going to happen? Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. We trying to save Junior. We just talking about this. Our goal is hashtag save Junior. Because if you going to go into this girl, and I can't say, maybe Chrisean Jr. is warm and home and cozy, being taken care of by somebody who literally cares about him. That could be going on, right? But if I was a betting woman, I would say that Chrisean Jr. is on the floor in Rosemary Baby's stroller, or he's in that whacked out freaking, what is that thing called? Playpen? A gym 4 to 5 days a week with the intense training that she needs. It's no place for a child. I don't give a damn if you put them in a playpen, girl. I don't care if you suspend them in midair. That is no place for a child to be going 4 to 5 days a week, 1 to 2 hours a day, or 1 to 2 hours, or however long she works out. Let me show you guys what it takes in order to train for something like this. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up. Hold on. Yet she don't understand, girl. Watch out. Watch out. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up because I want to show you what it's going to take for the next 2 months. It's April 25th. It is April 25th. So she basically got the whole month of April, the whole month of March, and of February. So she got 3 months. I don't know if y'all want to take a bet. And it's an imaginary bet. It's just in words, y'all. I'm not asking anybody to give any money or do anything like that. All right? Let's just go ahead and look at this from Google. And I encourage you to do your own research. I don't know why you would, because I'm pulling up Google. You about to see it. Hold on, though. Okay. Now, it says a comprehensive training routine for a female boxer combines high intensity interval training, technical boxing drills, and strength training, typically focusing on building endurance, explosive power in the legs and core, and crucially, proper punching techniques. A standard routine includes jumping rope, shadow boxing, heavy bag work, and body weight exercises like burpees and push-ups. Them things is hard. I could never do it. Okay, I'm weak as a lamb. Weak as a lamb. I need to get in the gym. Okay, so she can do way more than I can, but that ain't the point. I'm not trying to be no damn professional boxer out here in these streets. I'm not trying to bamboozle y'all. Okay, like I did with the surfing, like I did with the makeover, like I did with Tessa's restaurant, like I did. Girl, we've been down this road before. What else you got? Now it goes on to say, hold on, y'all. Y'all can't even see it. Hold on. Now it goes on to say heavy bag work and body weight exercises like burpees and push-ups. It says practice 3 to 5 times a week for 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. I'm thinking she's there at least 1 to 2 hours. Okay. You can't work too much because you have to she takes a couple of days off for her muscles to, what do they call, like rest or something like that. Like you have to let your muscles rest. I forgot what it's called. All right. Weekly training is cardio and stamina. Technical drills, 3 to 4 rounds. Power and strength. Core conditioning. Okay. And it lets you know an example of a 30-minute. I just wanted to give you guys the basics. All right. I'm seeing she's at that gym 4 to 5, what does it say? 4 to 5 days a week. 3 to 5 times a week. Okay. No place for a child. Now, I'm not saying it's just like the most egregious thing that you can do. And, if somebody who's really dedicated, but with what we know or what we suspect and everything else that's come out, this is the reason why I'm saying this. And I wanted to make sure that I showed you exactly what it's going to take for her in order to even be a contender for someone who was once a wrestler turned slap boxer and now is a boxer. Let me even see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can pull up Zenith Zion so you can get a picture of her, because I didn't pull it up, but I can do it for you guys right now. Boxer, wrestler, her boxing record. Let's look that up. Maybe it'll show a picture of her. Okay, so it lets us know. Let me see, y'all. It might be a short clip. But Zenith Zion is a wrestler and slap fighter prospect to make her boxing debut. So this is her debut, y'all. Okay, so she's going to use her wrestling skills and her slap boxing skills in order to box. And I'm pretty sure she is training too as well. So this will be her debut. This will be her first time boxing, which makes sense, but it's going to be on April 25th, 2026 at Harrah's Philadelphia Casino. Now, she's earned this 3-round bout promoted by X-Rumble Fighting Championship after an open call for contenders. Zion is a former AWA Women's Television Champion. So it's going to be 3 rounds. At least we know that. Okay, let's see a little bit of information. Her opponent is Chrisean'S, April 25th. We already know the venue, the background, former AWA Women's Television Championship, experienced in wrestling and slap fighting. Now, I should say that her experience and her strength and her training, she may have something over Chrisean because I mean, wrestling is kind of scripted. You understand what I'm saying? When they do those wrestling moves and all that, it's kind of scripted. You understand? If you guys remember Roddy Piper and WWE and WWF, we love to watch that. Even as children, even as adults, it was entertaining. But it wasn't until I was older, like an adult, that I saw that it was fake. I mean, not really fake, but scripted, you know, kind of staged. So there's that. But it doesn't take away from what Zenith has, and it doesn't take away with that Chrisean better be prepared. All right. So let's see if we can see a picture of her, you guys. Let me go down here and let's go right here. Let's see. Let's look at this video. Maybe this one. Hold on. Let's see, guys. Let me see. We don't really need to hear anything. I just wanted to basically see a picture of her. Let me see if you guys will be able to see this. Oh, no, they're not showing a picture of her. But you guys see Chrisean right here, April 25th. They're not really showing a picture of her. Hold on, y'all. Girl, you look like you about to cry. All that breaking down while you practicing and just like, girl. Let me see, y'all. Let me put in a picture. Hold on. Let's just look at an image just so I can show you who and what she looks like. Let's go to the images right quick. All right. So this is Zenith Zion right here. Is this her Instagram? Okay, let's go to her Instagram, guys. And this is who she's going against. Let me make sure that you guys can see this as well. We're not trying to pry into her business or anything like that. I'm just showing y'all a little what she do and who she is, okay? So we can get a little introduction to the opponent. Is going to be the first opponent that Chrisean is going to, and probably last, girl. And probably last. If she doesn't win this, she's going to crash out on us. She's going to tell us how this was a bad idea. It was set up. Everybody hate her. Girl, you already know. But if she wins, she may live to fight another day. Okay? She may keep going. But here she is, you guys. That's her. Let's pull up this. All right. This is Zenith. Let me see if this is me.
Peace, love, unity, and respect.
Oh my Lord, y'all. She up here slamming men.
And in this ring, I'm a woman. I do for the dreamers, the fighters, and for the mommies. You may think I'm small, but don't count me out, baby. I do it for us all.
So y'all see her. She's slamming men down. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let's see one more. Let's see one more, y'all. You see that arm up there? This is what I'm talking about. The strength. I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm not talking about looks. I'm not talking about her skills. I ain't never seen this woman slap box, walk down the street, do a flip, eat a burger. I ain't never seen it do nothing. I don't know her skills. I don't know her ability. But what I do know is this woman got strength. She don't look soft and plushy. So we don't start seeing some cuts and some muscles pretty soon in these next 3 months. That means you ain't working hard enough. You're not dedicated. You think this is a game. You think this is a game. And you're trying to play us. All right? You're going to need superpowers for this fight. Because if you're fighting off anger and pain, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Because guess what? This ain't Baddies. This ain't Baddies, sister. This ain't Baddies. So this is her. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys a picture. We ain't going to get all into her Kool-Aid and her business and go all the way through her Instagram or anything like that. But she do it for the mommies. That might have been her motivation for putting her hat in the ring. Y'all got to think about this. When she get in that ring, she might very well be fighting for Junior. And that's how I see it in my eyes. That's the reason why I wanted to talk about this. One of the reasons. Okay? And if we are to believe Chrisean is mistreating Junior. And we really don't even need that, right? Just off the strength of how he was born and the conditions he was born under and what she gave him and created. She didn't give him to come into this world. She decided that even before he was born. So we been had a problem, girl. We been had a problem. But yeah, let me go ahead and take this down, you guys, because that's her. Y'all. And like I said, the wrestling is not really convincing me, but her strength is. Her strength is selling me. Okay? So Chrisean, girl, you better step up to the plate. As you gonna be knocked the fuck out. We gonna be standing over you like DJ Pooh. Motherfucking daddy was like, we gonna be standing over you like what's his name? Smoking. When he was looking at Debo. You got knocked the fuck out. We gonna be like DJ Pooh Daddy. We gonna be telling you why you come down here messing with these folks. Get your ass in the car. Don't let that be your moment. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Cause what? Girl, don't come over here with that church mess. Girl, the church mess ain't working. Anything you bring us, look, girl, everything that glitter ain't gold. You be making it shine like gold and the shit be brass. It don't even be silver. So why you think we got this attitude with you? Because everything you bring to us, you make it glitter like gold and it turns out to be motherfucking brass, bitch. Can we get some silver? Can we get a sliver of hope with any truth coming out your mouth? Any follow through? All right? Because the church ain't working. It ain't. Because somebody lying. You be like, oh, I'm scared. I done found my place. I done found my footing. I done got on good ground. And then the next week you be like, I got a lot of anger and pain in me. From where? That's from them demons you battling, Hope. That ain't from nothing else. Why are you battling demons? Because I know what it feels like to be highly favored. I know what it feels to be saved and sanctified. And those words don't never come out my mouth. But that's just me personally. If I really believe in the word of God and everything that I stand behind, I'm not saying people don't go through things. But to always speak in that, coming from that place, that lets me know. Because this is why I connected with you, Chrisean, in the first damn place and was blind to everything. Because you reached me through the church. I related to you through the church, even though I've been through toxic relationships. And when I saw you and Blueface and the dynamic that you had, yes, I immediately took to your side. But what really got me is and touched my heart was your relationship that I thought that you had with God, your connection. And if I feel bamboozled, how many other people do too? This is why I noticed that people that are really, really blessed and really, really practice what they preach, they don't feel this way. They don't feel this way. Let me see what you guys are saying, because, you know, it's clout, y'all. It's clout. It's clout. That's all she wants from us. That's all she wants from you. That's all she wants from her fans. Clout. 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 It's a game to her.
You just want clout. Is that word right, sister? You just want clout. You just want clout. Is that word right, sister? You just want clout. You just want clout. Is that word right, sister? You just want clout.
Clout. All right? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because we've been down this road before. Real talk, Blonay. Chrisean'S just dumb. I hate her reaction to everything. And guess who's getting the brunt of it? You know why I bring this up also? Is because guess who's going to get the brunt of this? If we are to believe what we've recently heard, where an insider leaked information and we heard it. We don't know if it's made up. We don't know if it's AI. We don't fucking know. But it fits. It fits the narrative. And what we heard that voice say, which most of us, some of us believe that is Chastity. Do we know? No, because they had a whole motherfucking band music playing in the background. Understandably so. They had about 3-4 motherfucking medleys playing over the damn voice, so we really can't tell. But if I had to bet my bottom dollar, I would say that was Chastity. Anyways, the voice said that she slapped the F out of her precious child, Junior, and threw him in the closet. Why? Because she was getting so much backlash online, and people were saying that, what were they saying? They were, I forgot. They were talking about him crying. Remember? I think it was. You guys can clarify it if you want to. The fact of the matter is, she took it out on Junior. That's where my concern comes in. Because he would be the one getting the brunt of whatever she has inside her, anger and pain. Girl, is that why you taking it out on your child? Right? That's how you know it's rigged and she forgot. Has she not heard of Ali? Crustacean ain't running this show. Y'all, let me see what you guys are saying. Blonay in chat, listening in. Thank you so much. What's up, Coco G Show? That's a good way to lose. Exactly. I felt it's rigged. Okay. Yep, you guys remember that Wendy clip? Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. What is up, Cadaver Dog? What is up? Thank you guys so much for joining. This is the moment she realized she made a big decision, made a bad decision to box. Yeah, girl, you should have stuck with it. Girl, you would have been better off sticking with the surfing. You would have been better off sticking with the surfing. Because all you would have to fight is the damn wave. Okay? You said Junior gonna plan his escape when she fights. I hope Junior leaves. Girl, I wish that could be so. She's scared. Yeah, she is scared, you guys. Definitely. If y'all can't see that she's scared and she ain't talking like regular, stick your chest out, Chrisean, I'm gonna whoop your asshole. Who said that? I'm just trying to figure out if her manager is trolling her for a quick check or do they really think she's winning? The way he was talking, y'all, didn't look like they was kind of like not on her side. I mean, then again, and they said it was like a collective decision or something like that. But then again, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they don't know how to react. Maybe they don't know how to respond. I don't know. Y'all. I don't know about the team. I'm just saying, it looked like y'all, they like, don't worry about looking her up and studying her, huh? You know what I'm saying? But that's an older man. He seems pretty rigid in his ways. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know somebody like that, kind of older, and they kind of rigid, not stuck in their ways, but kind of rigid in their thinking. So it may just come off as shade to us, but that's just how he is. You know, I don't know. No confidence at all. You don't need no rocket shot, girl. Telling Key that she ain't got no confidence. So I don't know. But I know we've been down this road before. She do ignorant. That's not a mother. The coach ain't right. Somebody said the coach ain't right, baby. What's up, Lona Stoner? Trying to get her to take it seriously. Exactly. This is what I think. I think that they're trying to get her to take it seriously. It just may sound like shade. But honestly, isn't Kim like her old manager? She came back and she left and she came back. So I think there may be like kind of like a rift there. She kind of probably knows how Chrisean operates, but at the same time, girl, that looked a little shady. It looked a little shady, but I don't know because I haven't really saw those people, so I don't really know. Yeah, I have to see them a little bit more to kind of gauge, you know what I'm saying, their personality. I ain't seen neither one of them enough to even do that, so I'm not going to do that, but it just sounds like that to me. But it could not, maybe it's not. You said to me, coach sound like he was talking to a slow person. Yes. Yeah. The go along, get along game. It's okay, Chrisean. It's all right. Oh, we're behind you 100%. We're behind you 100%. Bitch, I'd be like, girl, why you sound scared? You don't sound too confident. Okay? We gonna have to step up the game a little bit. That's what I would be saying to her. But I'm a type of person that speaks from the heart. Okay? I've always fell out with people. People don't like me as soon as I say something that's the truth. But because of my personality and because they like me, they'll either come back and be friends with me again or they want me around for the most part. My personality is what saved me. And I'm just talking about when I'm younger. I'm not talking about now. I'm just talking about throughout life. I've always just spoke my mind. Whether positive or negative. You know? Somebody says, was it true the coach was just arrested? What? We're going to have to look that up. Chandra Brown, Chandra, thank you. That fight will not take place until April 26th. Let's revisit the conversation again. Yeah, most definitely. She got 3 months, y'all. She got 3 months. Like I said 20, 30 minutes ago, it's not like she can't get ready. She has all of April, all of March, and all of February. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? But from what we know from the past, we've been down this road before. That's all I'm saying is we've been down this road before. She put a blanket over Junior. Do she could be on live in peace. She's disgusting. All I'm saying is your past patterns, if you don't change them, you can read people through their past patterns. And we've been down this road before. Do you guys remember when she told us about the kick deal? I'm just asking. What happened? What happened to that? So we're supposed to believe in this? Girl, we believed in the kick deal. From asshole to appetite. We thought you was going to do all that. The fuck? What do you want from us?
Hey, facts, execute. Amen. Purchase a car on Kick. Purchase a house on Kick. Laser removal Blueface tattoos on Kick. We're going to do everything on Kick. Repurchase Blueface chains from Pawn Shop on Kick. Sign with Gospel Label on Kick. 7-song EP release on Kick. Shoot Yahweh with Tyler Perry Studios on Kick. Make family and friends on Kick.
On 3. God's plan. 1, 2, 3. God's plan.
There they go with that God's plan mess. What happened to God's plan? And guess who's right there with her doing the cheer? Ain't that Kim? Or am I seeing things? What happened to God's plan for the kick deal? Are you telling me God fell through? Or did you not hold up your end of the bargain? Which one? Are we going to blame God for God's plan not going through? Or are we going to blame you for no follow through? For fakery? For being disingenuous? For trying to string us along? The public? Because you need us. Whether they hate you or love you, you need us in order to be what you want to be. Because if nobody's listening, if nobody's liking, if nobody's following, then what the fuck are we here for? She needs everyday people, just like anybody in a position of power, fame, notoriety, virality, personality. They need us. The everyday people. Okay? Because you are never going to go into any category and only those people support you. Actors, rappers, sports stars. Do you think only athletes support athletes? And that's how they made it this far? You think only athletes buy tickets to go see the games? You think rappers only support rappers? When you go to a concert, it's only rappers that bought tickets to go see the other rappers? Only rappers support rappers? Only athletes support athletes? Only millionaires support millionaires? Only influencers support influencers? Fuck the everyday people. Fuck the average Joe. Fuck the 9-to-5ers. No, they need us. Hello? And you want us to believe this shit. Look at them. God's plan. So God failed? Are we blaming this on God? Because that's what she puts in our face all the time. The church ain't working. This facade, this ideology, don't drink the Kool-Aid. She put this in our face and people ran with this. And they still throwing it up in our faces. She's gonna be good. She's gonna see y'all. Y'all was hating. And we still are. And we still are. And who gonna check us, boo? Stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Because what?
Pray, facts, execute. Amen. Purchase a car on Kick. Purchase a house on Kick. Laser removal Blueface tattoos on Kick. We're going to do everything on Kick. Repurchase Blueface chains from Pawn Shop on Kick. Sign with Gospel Label on Kick. 7-song EP release on Kick. Shoot Yahweh with Tyler Perry Studios on Kick. Make family and friends on Kick.
On three. God's plan.
God's
1, 2, 3. God's plan.
So it was God. That's what you want us to believe. Hogwash. Bish. It's you. It's you. So you better get on it and pray to God that you can follow through with this box, or you're going to get your ass whooped. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And where is Junior? Where is Junior in all this? Because he's sacrificing his time and his well-being. Every time you bring him into that drafty, uninviting, no space for a child environment, because you're pursuing what you want to do. Don't be playing with us, because when you play with us, you're playing with Junior. We don't got time for that. Okay? Let's talk about the pattern everybody keeps ignoring. Rock has a long and loud history of announcing her big dreams, her boss moves that never fully materialize. And I don't mean delays. I mean she abandoned ship. She don't give us no outro. She don't give us no explanation. She just stops. Fuck us. Well, not fuck us, but fuck her fans. Fuck her supporters. She don't even give y'all no excuse. Unless y'all got a secret group chat we don't know about. Hey guys, I'm just going to go ahead and abandon the surfing. I know I spent $1,200 and I bought 2 wetsuits. And, I was going to just, go whole hard. And Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. Yeah, remember? Because, the rainbow, God promised that he would not destroy the earth by water, but by fire next time. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. And then she goes to break down. She always tops it off with a quick little breakdown, with a little mini meltdown. Stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Okay? She abandons it. Half-built, barely touched ideas, and they get mentioned once, twice, and then they quietly are swept up under the rug. When the next shiny thing pops up, she hasn't finished anything she's talked about or started. Not one. What happened to decorating Junior's room? Never finished the version. The penthouse or the acres in Baltimore. What happened? The LA mansion. Another storyline with no ending. The cars that she was supposed to pick up in cash. Still hearing about them, still not seeing them. What about Tessa's food truck? Ghosted. Football. Dropped. Where's the football team that she claimed that she bought? Never heard about it again. Where is the fucking island that you purchased? Deserted? Deserted? Literally and figuratively. Okay? Pro surfing, a moment, and then silence. Now it's boxing. Okay? Now it's boxing. At some point, it stops being she's ambitious and starts being, girl, you're on dope or dopamine. All right? New ideas give her a rush. That's what I think it is. Attention gives her a rush. Announcements give her a rush. But the work, the follow through, the boring and unglamorous part where you show up every day, even when nobody's clapping. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so all right, you guys. So now let's go ahead and get back into this. Let me take this down and bring up another video. Because I just want to show y'all better than I can tell you. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this up. And let me go ahead and wait a minute. Hold on. Where is it? Let's go ahead and bring this up, y'all, because I want to remind you. And like I said, I can show you better than I can tell y'all. Okay. Hold on. Let me take this down. And all right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me see, guys. All right. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Everybody in the chat, shout out to my mods and my members. I appreciate you guys. And let's go ahead and get into this because what? Now, let me bring up my history. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and take this down and bring this up. And I will be back in the chat, y'all. Let me go ahead and see this. Hold on. I don't know why this is not coming up. You guys, hold on. Let me bring this up. I apologize, guys, but it's not up. You guys, make sure you share out this live video. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss anytime I go live. And please show love to my edited videos. I appreciate you guys so much. We are on the road to 10K. We are growing every day, and I couldn't do it without you guys, okay? I couldn't do it without you guys, all right? The little people, the public, the masses, the 9-to-5ers, okay? The stay-at-home moms, the single moms, the hardworking fathers, the entrepreneurs, the everyday people that make this freaking world go around, all right? I appreciate you guys. Now, let's go into, hold on. First of all, let me bring this up, make sure you guys can see this. And I'm going to go ahead and take that down. Somebody says, hey, Bonet in chat, Chrisean'S going to get out of that match by testing positive for pregnancy or drug. Something's going to happen, girl, because she's down scared. She's going to think of a way out. Just like she called the whole Baltimore Police Department to get her child, talking about some ransom. Girl. And they bought it, too. That lets me know something ain't right. Something wrong outside. Something is wrong outside, babes. Okay, hold on, guys. Why is this doing this? Okay, here it is. All right, so let me go ahead and make sure you guys can see this as well. Like, I'm not understanding why this is not. I'm having technical difficulties, y'all. I do apologize. First of all, let me make sure y'all can hear me still. Okay, hold on. Let's see, guys. Let me see if it'll allow me to show you. I wonder why this is not doing it. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going to try it one more time. First of all, let me take this down. All right, so now let me bring this up. I don't know why it keeps blanking out on me. You guys, hold on. Okay, let's see if it's going to come up now. I might have to just refresh my page because for some reason it's not allowing me to bring it up for y'all. Let me take this down. Yeah, let me go ahead and refresh you guys because for some reason it's not allowing me to bring this up for y'all to see this. And I don't know why. I'm going to try one more time. If not, guys, I'm going to refresh my page because, yeah, it's not. All right, let me go ahead and refresh you guys. Hold on. And I will be in the chat. Is this it? No. All right, you guys, let me see. Let me refresh my page, you guys. And I will be right back, okay? Let me go ahead and refresh my page. Because for some reason, it will not let me bring that up, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. God, I better stop playing. All right, you guys, green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. I do apologize for that. Let's get back to where we were. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you guys can't hear me. Let me know if you guys, let me know when you guys can hear me. Yes, I had to go out and refresh and come back, you guys. I do apologize for that. I'm not going to leave you hanging and just abandon you. Green hearts in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this because I can, like I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. This the same road we've been down. Okay. She keep taking us down the same fucking road. And the only reason why I'm on this road is for Junior. Okay. And I'm not saying that I would not be talking about Chrisean otherwise. If you are viral, if you are the messy on these streets, on these social media streets, if you are T, we are going to talk about it. All right. We are going to talk about it. But what is the constant is Junior. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. And I want you guys to, I want to jog your memory and see how many shiny things that she puts in our face. It's not even silver, girl. It turned out to be brass. We be looking at it like it's gold. Shit is brass. Okay. Now, what's the first one I wanted to do for y'all? Let's do the surfing. Okay, remember this? Remember this? $1,200. We don't want to hear nothing about you broke, girl. Nothing.
That's what I got in my car. My brand new surfing board. I just purchased a surfing board, 2 swimsuits. I gotta pull it all the way up. And you know, I got purple because that's the color in the Bible, and then the rainbow. It's the promise that God will never flood the earth again. And you know how people like, Kawabunga, dude. I said, Hosanna! Bro, this is literally calling me. Like, I thought I loved football. Yes, I love football, but I love surfing. I'm going pro. I'm going pro. Watch my journey. Y'all know I love the water. Remember like that when I first blew up, I was always in the water. Even my hair started falling out because of the chlorine. Bro, I love surfing. I'm gonna do the pipeline. I'm gonna do like, bro. I spent $1,200 in the surf store. Getting everything I needed. 2 swimsuits, the board, the fins, the little string that goes to the... My heart is so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm so happy. I think that for everybody who don't know, that means Lord save us. Or Lord save. So I'm gonna be singing that on the water. This is so cool. I love when I did it for, actually, let me just tell y'all. So look, I set my alarm at 3 a.m. I went to the water. I woke up, left my house, packed the baby in the truck, and then we went to Malibu. I was praying all night, praying. Right when I got out the car, I was praying for like 2-3 hours straight.
It ain't working.
A boy named Dane, but he was traveling because his sister is getting proposed in a different. He was a coach, and then he pulled up with the cameras, and then like it was like a so real moment. Like I was supposed to be surfing, and then like my uncle was there, so I had help with the baby. It was just I'm just an athlete. That's just the power of being an athlete. You can do anything you really. Yeah, man, I could play basketball.
Did you get all that? Watch my journey. I prayed and prayed and prayed, and this is it ain't working. It ain't working. At least what you're portraying to us, it ain't working. The church narrative ain't working. Now, I don't know your relationship, your personal relationship with God. I don't know it. But the church narrative, it ain't working. Okay? You on dopamine or dope. And I see a hint of mental illness or something. There's a disorder because shit is out of order. Everyday people don't just act like that. Extreme highs and lows all in one video. Girl, I feel like I'm crazy. I feel bipolar. And this is no diss against anyone who is bipolar, suffering from a mental illness or disorder. I know a few people who are bipolar. Wonderful people, beautiful people. 2 of them are under medication. They did their therapy. They're on the right track. And I know one person is off her rocker. Do I still acknowledge her and respect her as a human? Yes, I do. I treat her like I would treat anybody else. So don't come for me talking about I'm being biased or, anything against. No, I'm just calling it like I see it. Did y'all just see that? That was an emotional roller coaster that we never saw come to an end. Girl, you never got off the ride. Where is the damn surfboard? We ain't seen it since. We ain't seen Brad. Nor have we seen Sterling. Remember, she had a trainer that was going to train her in the summer, and then she had a trainer for now. What happened to Brad? What happened to Conrad? We ain't seen them since. This is what I mean when I say don't drink the Kool-Aid. This is what I mean when I say the church narrative ain't working. Something ain't right. Something wicked this way comes. Promises, emotional roller coasters. Girl, get it together. Because what you're about to face is going to be real. Now, if you know, like I know, she ain't really stuck to nothing long enough to see it through. So we got 3 more months. We got 3. All we can do is wait and see, but don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. All right? Because I don't want to give hope. I want to give hope to the hopeless. All I'm doing is calling like I see it. Okay? Y'all see it? You said she was going to throw Junior in the water until a content creator realized her wicked plan. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, Ronnie said her family looks up to her. The little sister, and she runs the family. And Charlotte. Exactly. They looking up to her like she a savior. The doctor said Junior needs to be seen immediately. She said it's life-threatening. Thank you. While she up here running, chasing her dreams and shit, her child is suffering. That's the problem. Y'all think we got a problem with her chasing her dreams and living out all these fantasies and leaving us abandoned and hanging and starting shit and not starting, girl? We are amused. But what makes it unamusing is the fact that there's a child in the background, in the forefront, not even in the background. That's not doing too good. That's it. You said if you got a rock leading them, yeah, they are fucked up. Exactly. Somebody said Kim is whack too. Kim is whack 100's ex-wife. Wait a minute, hold up. Kim is whack 100's ex-wife. Everyone is on this foolery. Thank you. Thank you. And she always tries to connect herself to things that are connected to Blueface. Now, what am I trying to tell you, boys and girls? What is my point at the end of the day? Well, I've made my point. But I want you guys to always go back to the intent. Yes, words are important. Yes, actions are important. But at the end of the day, it's about intent. The intent of the heart. That's what God goes by. The fruits of your labor, what you do when no one's watching. And if you ask me, her fruits are rotten. Her intent is not pure because she tries to connect herself to things of Blueface. She's boxing. Why? I think she was influenced because she wants to keep up with Blueface, because she wants to overshadow him. Y'all don't know he's still got a fight coming up in April. He's supposed to be fighting. I forgot who he's supposed to be fighting. You remember that, right? She's still connected to Whack 100 as his manager. So now she wants her manager to be Whack 100's ex. Y'all don't see the connection? Y'all don't see the crazy? Y'all don't see the cuckoo? The only reason why she was with Ryan Garcia and the reason why she fell out was because her intentions were not pure. She just hooked up with Ryan Garcia. Why? Because Blueface hooked up with Ryan Garcia. Her intentions are not good. And this is where the anger and the pain is coming from, because you're losing. You're trying to cheat the system. And if you want to come out after us, the messengers and the people that are speaking out, you got to come after the receipts first. Come for the flies first. Grab a fly swatter, because you got to come for the flies, baby, before you come for us. Because what are the flies? The fly on the wall that we all wish we were. Girl, I wish I was a fly on that wall. Girl, did you see that? I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. Well, you know what? The flies on the wall speak up every motherfucking day. Come for the flies before you come for us. That's all I got to say. We actually show you the receipt with the people literally saying it. Like, go wring her sister's neck. Go cuss them out. Go hold them accountable. Point your finger at them. They're the bad guys. But why are we the bad guys? You know, we don't got no problem being the bad guys, but you better come for the flies first. Beach. Grab your fly swatter first before you come for the bad guy. Because we want to go against the grain and we want to speak for truth, of truth, even though we may not have it right. That's more than I can say for half of y'all that be supporting this BS and coaching her along. Like, if you really were her friend, and that's what a lot of times people in my life don't understand, because I just don't go along to, oh, okay, oh, girl. I'd be like, girl, you know, such and such, such and such. You know, they changed the rule in California, right? Okay, all right. And I'm the party crasher. No, bitch, I'm just looking out for you. Yeah. And they think I'm the bad guy. We'll be that. We'll be that bad guy. Okay? Do y'all remember when she was supposed to share Junior's room and everything was supposed to be put together before his birthday? Remember how hyped she was? Remember how enthusiastic she was? How believable she was? Where the fuck is Junior's room? Did I miss something? Did y'all see the makeover? Were y'all a part of it? And I just missed it? Let me see if I can remind you. Let me see if I got that one. Hold on. Let me see if I did the one about the room. Yeah. What happened to Junior's room? What happened? Let me see. What happened? Let's take a look, shall we?
I'll let y'all more in my world, the house. I'm gonna give y'all a house tour. So look out for a house tour. I'm doing a home. What's that called when you bring stuff over? Housewarming party. Yeah, I'm doing a housewarming party with my friends. They bringing sleepovers. It's gonna be like a good 6 people, 7 people. not too many. What else I'm gonna do? Oh, y'all can decorate the room with me, my sunroom. I ordered a lot of things on Amazon. I'm gonna drop a PO box so y'all can do what y'all do. And I gotta go to my baby dad's house to go get his crib, like his bed, cause it's like a crib, but then it's like a bed, like a real. It go from like 6 months to 3 years old type of bed. I think so. Yeah. The one part I'm really excited for is decorating my sunroom. You know, his birthday next month, so I gotta go crazy. So stay tuned to that. I'll let y'all more in my world, the house. I'm gonna give y'all a house tour. So look out for a house tour. I'm doing a home. What's that called when you bring stuff over? Housewarming party. Yeah, I'm doing a housewarming party with my friends. They bringing sleepovers. It's gonna be like a good 6 people, 7 people, not too many. What else I'm gonna do? Oh, y'all can decorate the room with me, my sunroom. I ordered a lot of things on Amazon. I'm gonna drop a PO box so y'all can do what y'all do. And I gotta go to my baby dad's house to go get his crib, like his bed, cause it's like a crib, but then it's like a bed, like a real. It go from like 6 months to 3 years old type of bed. I think so. Yeah. The one part I'm really excited for is decorating my sunroom. You know, his birthday next month, so I gotta go crazy. So stay tuned to that. I'll let y'all more in my world, the house. I'm gonna give y'all a house tour. So look out for a house tour.
Are you following me? I'm not making this up. Are y'all following me? Because I hope you are. Yeah. Yes. So forgive me if I'm not holding my breath on boxing either. And here's the part that people don't want to say out loud. When you step into a sport like boxing without taking it seriously, your intent is not pure. You're just embarrassing yourself. You're putting your body and your future at risk. This isn't reality TV chaos where you can scream, cry, and then reset the narrative for the next episode. This is a ring. There are consequences, real ones. Okay? And at some point, it stops being, she's ambitious. Leave her alone. And starts being, what the fuck is going on? Is she chasing dopamine or dope? Like I tell you, new ideas give her a rush. Attention gives her a rush. She is addicted to it. Has been, even before us, before she blew up, before Blue Girls Club. She had a following. She had notoriety in high school. Somebody said she had over 1 million followers or something like that. She had to deal with Fashion Nova. She's been addicted to this. It's kind of engraved in her generation, if you think about it. She was just born in 2000. I mean, I know that's 25 years ago, but 25 years old? It's fucking young, y'all. But the work, the follow through, the unglamorous part where she just has to show up every day and nobody's clapping, we don't know shit except for a little glimpse, a little 15-second shorts. That's where things fall apart every single time. Not only you putting your body at risk, you're putting Junior at risk in his future. Fuck what you going through, girl. Fuck what you're going through and fuck what you stand for. What makes it worse is that when it's inevitably does go how she wants, right? When it doesn't go the way that in her brain, in her pea brain, her fantastical brain that be making up shit, we already know what the script gonna be. If she loses, y'all watch. This is what's gonna happen now. If she wins, It's gonna be all good. She gonna be bragging. She the best in the West. Who's the next? Like, she just gonna go off on this tangent, okay? And rightfully so, girl. If you win, do you, okay? Do you, Bookie? But if she loses, we're gonna get a rant tour, okay? Live posts, interviews, all about how, like, the boxing company used her for clout. And it was all for clout. They used me for clout. Watch. How the situation was unfair, how nobody supported her, how she wasn't respected. Same cycle. Blah, blah, blah. It's just a different stage. All she did is switch the background out. And before anybody jumps in with, y'all just hate on her, no. This isn't hate. This is observation. This is exhaustion. We're tired. We tired. That's it. People are tired of seeing the same face, hearing the same chaos, watching the same unfinished arcs play out over and over again, y'all, while accountability never enters the room. And when we get into the deeper conversation about Junior, it just plays the same. Don't you get it? Accountability never enters the room, y'all. That is bad. That someone can make up their own reality and live it and then push it off on you, the masses, and want you just to eat it up and take it as truth. Are y'all cool? That cult-like following, that cult-like mentality. We're just tired of everything being loud, but nothing being solid. Tired of potentially, being wasted in public while fans are expected to cheer blindly. You can acknowledge someone's trauma and still be fed up with their behavior. I'm here to let you know. Both can be true at the same time. Empathy doesn't mean enabling, and criticism doesn't mean cruelty. You know what's wild about that is Chrisean could actually win people back if she ever just finished something. Took accountability for the truth that her child lives in, and take action. Just that one thing. She can start it quiet. She can work on it in silence. We don't care if you take Chrisean Jr. to the doctor and you don't let us know, bitch. We don't give a fuck. Just do it, because we're going to see it. Just like somebody said, the proof is in the child. We will see it. We don't need a bird's eye view, bitch. Just do it. Complete it. Then talk about it. We will see that Junior went to the doctor. We will see him improving. The first thing we're going to see is some damn braces. Hosanna. Jesus saves. That alone would shift the narrative, cuckoo bird. But instead, it's always an announcement first, execution last, if at all. And for Junior, zip, zilch, zero, nada. And y'all all right with that? So when people side-eye this boxing move, it's not because they think she's incapable. I done already told y'all. Y'all hang on to every word. You need to hang on to the positive things I be saying about her. The fuck? Because it is what it is. Just because I don't like something that she does here or there, that doesn't take away the fact that she could probably pull this off. Why do I say that? Because I want to be on her side, because I think she's a good person. No, because it's fucking true. I think that she's fully capable. It's because history is undefeated. Her history is undefeated. Our history repeats itself. American history, the history of this world, it repeats itself. That's why it's so important to know your history. Not live in the past, not beat yourself up, but don't forget. Forgive, okay. Don't you motherfucking forget, hope, because you're going to be right back here again. Make America great again is a perfect example. Because if you ask a certain sector of society, over 400 years ago, it was slavery. Okay? And you know what? Some people thought that America was fucking great. History repeats itself. I'm just throwing that in there. Just FYI. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because what? The fuck? Because what? Somebody said, hell no, I'd never support or like Chrisean, ever. I don't care if Junior run a marathon. Never, ever. She is a vile, evil person and has no care of life. I never forget how she's done Junior. Look, hey, the people are speaking. Some people don't agree with me. Some people don't agree with me. But they talk to me nice. They're respectful. And I respectfully respect that. Some people say, we don't give a fuck what we see. I ain't never gonna like that. Oh, okay? Chrisean is capable of doing anything if she just focused. Yeah. Of course. It's definitely Black History Month. Yes. Black History Month. She can't focus because she's mentally ill. Thank you. There's something that's not right, y'all. You don't have to be a diagnosed, you don't have to be a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a doctor. You don't have to be walking around with a motherfucking PhD in your pocket to see that something ain't right. Well, I surely agree. You said no, she's the only idiot mistreating her son online. So us, the real parents, can't see that behavior. Yeah, you know, some people is not, they don't have no soft spot for Chrisean at all. Some people just simply don't like her. I think focus, common sense are something Chrisean will never grasp. And that's what I'm talking about. It's something that's making her, because y'all, I'm not making excuses, but she's not acting. She is not acting. She can put a 10 on the 2. She lie like a rug. I get it. Liar, pants on fire. But her reality of not like recognizing certain things, you can see it. Sometimes when we watch clips of her, you can actually see the wheels in her brain turning. You can actually see that she is pondering, that she is stumped, that she is like not getting it. You can see it in her face. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. That things that she should get, and I'm not saying that she's not she don't know that she's mistreating Junior and what she's doing. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about her grasp of reality and the concepts that should be normal and common to her that are not. And that comes from home training. That comes from how you were raised. Whether you had a good start or a bad start. Because there are people that were raised worse and went through worse or just as much as Chrisean, and they came out on top. They are positive, well-adapted people, and they may need help, but they're not vicious. They're not malicious. They're not mean. They're not abusive. So we can't say just because, oh, you know, it's her background. Okay, that has something to do with it. But girl, I know people that went through worse. Okay, and wouldn't harm a hair on their child's head. So don't do me. Don't do me. You can't put a blanket like that on everybody who had a toxic childhood, or everybody that was homeless at 7, or everybody that was touched as a child. Do you know how many Chrisean'S there are out there? Do you know how many Juniors there are out there? Right? Black history is every day, love. We have no limits. She cannot focus because she isn't at peace. That's what I'm talking about. She's done too much. And that's what's eating her up, y'all. That's them demons. Her decisions, her ungodly ways, her thoughts. And like I said, if we are to believe that she's mistreating Junior, how can we ignore this? How can we say anything different? It can't be separated. Let me show you another clip, okay? Promises, promises. Knew you could not keep all of your promises. Why should I be me? Bitch. Emotional roller coaster at its finest. Hold on, y'all, because I got some more. I think I got one more clip I want to show y'all. And y'all want to come at us? Go for the fly on the wall. How many times Chrisean told her she's depressed? How many times Chrisean told her she's fighting something behind the scenes? How many times she told her she's sad and going through shit? And y'all want to blame us because it's something that she said? She done told us more than a few times she's depressed. Why are you depressed? Still. Why do you still have all this anger and pain? Still. Go ahead and take a look at this. Don't be blaming us now, okay? The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure you guys can
Get involved, girl. Crone and Roy livestream taco.
Oh, yeah, hit me like, come on, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And I'd be like, all right, I'm coming. Never come. But it's not good, yo, because I really be like going through it. Like I was supposed to go,
Okay, so before I get to the part where she talks about depression, she is talking about not following through. Okay? She's talking about not following through. Y'all want you guys to take a listen to this clip before she gets to the part where she says depressed. She's depressed. Be blaming us. Shit.
like lately I've been down.
You've been up.
Okay, Rory, I'm up. According to Rory, I'm up. But like he had to get me out my fog. He hit me like, come on, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. And I'd be like, I am coming. Never come. But it's not good, yo, because I really be like going through it. Like I was supposed to go so okay, me and Tadashi, we made a gospel song. I didn't even tell you what I was supposed to be doing, right? March 6th, I didn't complete nothing I was supposed to do this week. It's Monday. Oh, it's Tuesday. But I had so much to do on Monday, I didn't do it. Sunday, I did everything I had to do. I went to church, giveaway. I did everything on Sunday, but I was depressed. I felt like just a gloomy. It's just weird, like you know how you get overstimulated with like responsibilities or like with life in general. Because it's crazy because I be trying to like be very grateful because of this is the position I'm in and the life that I can live because of who I am. So I'm not a person, the type of person to be complaining, but it's like nothing get easier. Nothing never get really easier. You just get stronger. Like even with money, like shit get tricky. People get tricky. People get real tricky. Like, and then like me being a girl. Oh, I hate that. Like if I was, that's why when y'all trying to say that Christopher stuff, honest to God, don't play with me. I ain't transitioning into no. I'm addressing all my shit right here. My bad.
You just not that shit.
Yeah. I'm
laughing at me, bro. That's why they said I'm shaking because I'm laughing at your shit, bro. I keep laughing. They talking about you shaking this shit. Niggas crazy.
Yeah, because that whoopsie will work. What the fuck are you talking about?
I really want to do a hoop stream. I really bust you in his ass. Ask him. Ask him. How we gonna do that? Because I'm playing too.
Oh, my knee came out of play.
For real? I'm gonna grab. You grab one thing, boy. I gotta. Yeah. Who you stream? No cap. Camping? Huh? I'm trying to. Uh-oh. Oh, it popped.
I didn't complete nothing I was supposed to do this week. It's Monday. Oh, it's Tuesday. But I had so much to do on Monday, I didn't do it. Sunday, I did everything I had to do. I went to church, giveaway. I did everything on Sunday, but I was depressed. I did everything on Sunday, but I was depressed. I felt like just a gloomy. It's just weird, like you know how you get overstimulated with like responsibilities or like with life in general. Because I was depressed. I felt like just a gloomy. It's just weird, like you know how you get overstimulated with like responsibilities or like with life in general. Because it's crazy because I be trying to like be very grateful because of this is the position I'm in and the life that I can live because of who I am. So I'm not a person.
Did you get all that? That's the problem. She said, you know how you get overwhelmed with life and responsibilities, which is Junior? When she looks and sees that the life that she can live and the opportunities that she has, this is what she's doing. But she's skipping a step. You're skipping the responsibility that it would take away from what you're doing if you were to focus on Junior. Therapy, doctor's appointment, follow-up, medication, constant care would take away from you living your dream. As a boxer, we don't give a fuck. She just said it out her own mouth. I couldn't have said it any better himself. She says, I can't follow through. And you guys are wondering why we sit up here betting, people throwing in bets like we shooting dice on if she gonna make it through these 3 months and come out looking like She-Hulk and be able to whip everybody's ass. Because if she do follow through, she gonna look like She-Hulk and she gonna be able to whip everybody's ass. Period. And you mad at us because we wondering if she gonna make it. She said it gets tricky, but when we say it, oh, we're so wrong. She said I was supposed to do a lot of shit. I didn't do it. Why? Because she was depressed. So what's going on with Junior while she's in her depression mode and can't get shit done? And she's overwhelmed by life and responsibilities. Did y'all hear her? That includes Junior. When she looks and thinks about the responsibility that she has with Junior and what comes along with it, she gets overwhelmed and she cannot do it. Does that sound like there's a good space for Junior? Does that sound conducive? Does that sound positive? It rings an alarm in my head. It sounds scary, crazy, scary, spooky, and hilarious for you guys to think that we can't see this. That's hilarious. She just laid it all out for you guys. Multiple personalities makes sense. Chrisean can change the outcome of her family, but she doesn't want to. And that's crazy. Do y'all see that? I love the song. With Chrisean, he said, with Chrisean'S blood, you have an op for life. Exactly. Okay, y'all? Period. Wait a minute. Somebody is showing love. Let me see. To my channel. Thank you. Wait a minute. Let me find it, you guys. Okay, shout out to Tanya Shepherd. Thank you so much, Tanya, for supporting this platform. I really appreciate that. You say the UGG that she still uses today, up her nose, don't allow her to accomplish and finish anything, let alone take care of Junior. When she's high, she reminds me of I Love Jeannie. God bless and please save Junior, y'all. I beg you. Exactly. She just walk around like she could just fulfill wishes. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You heard her out her own mouth say everything that we just said and covered in this motherfucking video. I don't know what else you want from us. I don't know. What else y'all want from us? Okay? This is it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Let me go to the comments because I done proved my point. Incapable of parenting. Having all that money and struggling with one child is crazy. Brazy. Hit the likes, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out to my mods. Thank you for all you guys do, and thank you for representing me. Cuz Wido in the building. Shout out again to Tanya Shepherd for gracing this platform and believing in us and what we say. And remember, you guys, you don't have to agree with me. Just talk to me nice. Don't come in here with no wishy-washy stuff. Ultimately, it's up to my mods, but don't come in here with no wishy-washy, okay? Just sorry. Exactly. Oh my gosh, he does. He looks like his father more and more every day. I really do hate this for him. Junior deserves so much better at Moni, and she sees Ronnie every time she looks at Junior. Exactly. And if we are to believe what that person said, but she was taking it out because of what we were saying online, what else must she be taking out on Junior? That's scary to think that. Because, girl, we're going to point this out every day. Right? If she filmed every doctor and appointment that poor child had to go through, she would actually get so much empathy as that would help so many new mothers. Exactly. What is stopping her from doing that? Something is not right. Like somebody said, the Ugdre use. Her sister just told her to go to rehab. Not but last motherfucking week. It's not like they said it last year. Okay? You know them flies? You know the fly swatter I told y'all to get for the flies? Come after the flies? One of the flies' name is motherfucking Chastity. Okay? Swat that fly first before you come over here with this polish that we talking about. That's it. Somebody said nothing's going to work out for Chrisean until she do right by the people, and Junior being, yep, that's it. And Junior being deceptive. This is where her anger and pain is coming from. It's coming from the things that she's doing, that she's hiding, that only she knows about. It's internal. It's internal. And she thinks that's gonna work in the ring. Talking about I got a lot of anger. Girl, this ain't baddies. Huh? You about to go fight a real person in a controlled environment. Like with rules and a referee. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl. You say Marsh, DJ Sky got away from Chrisean. I noticed. Yeah. Yeah. She likes doing this to him. It's not she can't or doesn't know what to do. Abusers do it on purpose. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And I know that is intentional and she knows right from wrong, but what I'm really talking about is her concept of reality and how she thinks that she can create her own reality and then pawn it off on us. And we're supposed to just take it and run with it. And she really believes that. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. Because people in their right mind would figure it out by now, like, oh, they're not buying it. Or, you know, I'm getting more hate than I am love. Maybe I should change the narrative. Like, she doesn't see it. You can tell when she talks to people, like when she was like, well, who is this? She was like, what's her name? Like that girl was in a whole nother world. And then when you hear the reaction of her manager and then whoever that man was, they was talking to her like something was wrong with her. Somebody mentioned that in the chat. They were talking to her like she was like she was slow. I'm gonna play that for you guys one more time because look at their reaction to what she said. They're talking to her like, okay, we got to treat her. She's kind of slow. Like before they came on, before she got to the gym, them motherfuckers was like, okay, we're going to announce this to her. She's kind of slow there. Okay, you already know. She kind of OFF. So, you know, we're going to have to, you know, walk her through this. That's how they talk to her and treat her. At least that's what I'm seeing. Because you don't answer no grown-ass woman in her right mind like y'all just answered her. Y'all are answering her like you have to placate her. Like you have to, I don't know the word, like they have to cater to her. Like they have to like deal with her with like kid gloves. Like, okay, we know she's kind of special. So before she comes in here with Junior, okay, first of all, don't nobody pay attention to Junior, okay? Don't go over there. Don't try to talk to him like he's a human child. Don't acknowledge him like anybody else in their right fucking mind would acknowledge any woman, man, dog, anything that would walk in with a child. The average human is going to acknowledge that child. Why do you think they don't do that? Now, I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part, They don't acknowledge Junior. They don't try to interact with Junior. They don't try to acknowledge his existence because they know that something is wrong. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean by he has special needs. Why would you not talk to a child with special needs? That's retarded. I'm not talking about that. Oh my God, keep blinders on. He has special needs. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to talk to a child whether they have special needs or not. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? The fact that they don't interact or talk to him or acknowledge him at all is a fucking that's weird. And it's because they see the elephant in the room. Either they've seen something, they've saw something or heard something, and they not saying nothing. The dynamic between Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. is why people don't talk to Chrisean. It's not because he has special needs. It's not because, oh, maybe he can't see. We don't know, you know. Oh, maybe he can't hear us. No. No. That's why it was such a special moment. And I commend Ryan Garcia when he actually interacted and acknowledged that Chrisean Jr. was even in the room. It's because y'all know better. Y'all see the same thing that we see. But for some reason, y'all don't want to say nothing. You fucking weirdos. And Chrisean Jr. is deprived of human touch, human contact, because you motherfuckers don't want to acknowledge this person. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. Why does she have this effect over people? Is it the God complex? Is it the churchy, I'm saved and sanctified? Because y'all gonna need to explain it to me. Because no one person should have that much power. If so, you might as well go start a cult, girl. You might as well continue on with your work and just go and start a cult. And y'all just go move to Guyana. And everybody just drink the Kool-Aid. Fuck it. Just leave Chrisean Jr. here. That's why we trying to get Chrisean Jr. away for y'all. Take y'all coat and you fly they motherfucking asses to Guyana and then y'all all drink the Kool-Aid. That's why we trying to save Chrisean Jr. For the cult-like mentality, the cult-like silence. We not saying y'all in a cult, okay? We're saying it's cultish behavior. Okay? I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. That's all I got. Delusion of grandeur. Yes. You said Blueface is slow too, slow as fuck. I don't know what's wrong with him. Girl, we're going to talk about, oh, Lord. I'm not even going to get in NLE Choppa and Blueface right now. I do want to acknowledge that Ronnie's year, it was a year to date. I think it was yesterday, February 3rd, 2025, when he lost his life. Okay, in Baltimore, Severn, Baltimore, in front of his own house. That man was assassinated. Ronnie Doe was only 24 years old. Now, we don't give excuses for youth, but we do recognize youth and we respect youth. Youth is to be respected. 24 years old? Just close your eyes right now and imagine either if you're 24, you're going to be gone tomorrow, or you can think back to when you were 24, you wouldn't even be here right now. That's sad. So my condolences and positive vibes go out to his family and anyone else that was affected by the loss of this young man's life. He didn't even have a chance to start his life, y'all. You remember 25 years old is when your pineal gland, or whatever they say, I say your third eye, is completely intact, everything's closed, and you start to recognize that you're not invincible. You start to recognize the consequences of your actions. I mean, this is just speaking in general, right? Because some people get it way before them. Some people are wise beyond their years. So we're going to give credit where credit is due. But at the end of the day, 24 is just way too freaking young. It is. It's way too young. Okay. So I just wanted to go ahead and acknowledge that. All right. Let me go ahead and get into the comments. You said, Grace, that's why Blue's nickname Junior Sonny on purpose. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Did I finish reading yours? You said Blueface is slow too. He thought that claiming the kid in the in name only would be enough. They are both finished. The majority feels if you are going to claim him and not help him, bad luck. Yeah. Boo. We're going to throw tomatoes at Blueface. We don't care how much coochie he get. We don't care how viral he is. We don't care how of a marketing genius you are. You suck when it comes to Junior. Okay? You suck. Boo! Tomatoes! Tomatoes! At your head. Keep up the bad work. The fuck? Keep up the bad work. I don't understand the blind loyal. I don't get it. I don't get it. You said Chrisean lies, denies, exaggerates, and distorts the truth every day. Every damn day. That gym looks so broken and dirty. Exactly. Weren't they closed because during the storm, whatever, it was leaking? Right? Thank you so much. You said you're quite welcome, my love. Thank you so much, Tanya. And welcome. Welcome, girl. No place for a sick child. He's still sick. Somebody in the comments said it. He's still sick. We heard it, girl. We don't believe you. We didn't never believe you. He's still sick to this day. He's always had a problem breathing. But if we are to believe that the latest medical information that was leaked that talked about the aspiration and the silent aspiration, that means things go down the wrong pipe. And it goes into the lungs instead of into the stomach. Okay? It haunts her. Exactly. That's where the anger and pain has come from, girl. We know. Okay? And you ain't even got to be that. It ain't even got to be that deep, I guess. It don't even got to be that deep. Believe in something greater than yourself. Normally, that's God. You ain't got to be no ordained and no like devout Christian or anything to get that concept. What? You ain't got to know every scripture in the Bible and go to church every Sunday, be at motherfucking choir rehearsal every Friday and Bible study every Wednesday. I mean, shout out to the people that do. I love y'all. As long as the intent is pure. Because some of y'all be out there acting. The intent of your heart, the fruits of your labor. If that's good, we all good. But you don't have to be that. You don't. To understand what I'm saying. Definitely Dosa. Yeah. She don't follow through with nothing. Watch. She say the whole fight. You say, watch she say the whole fight situation is demonic. Yeah. They're going to turn when she lose or if she bows out. That's going to be the first thing she say. It was demonic. They were after me. And girl. R.I.P. Karan Khan, which is his real name. So much respect due. His name ain't even Ronnie or Doe. The Rock Tar is salty because we won at the end of the day, and we're going to keep winning. The truth is always going to win. Yep. Get off them D-rugs. Da-da, da-da, da-da. 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 Deadass. The fuck? Grace. Yes. You said she just can't come through with the truth, y'all. Every time she cries, it's the cry of guilt. Ronnie Hansard on the daily. Yes. Yep. I truly believe that. Nothing good comes to her because she took too many people's lives. She ain't right. She is not right, y'all. Anger and pain. Girl, you out your damn mind. That's what you gonna bring in the ring? Let me remind y'all, because look what she gonna say. Hold on. Because girl, what? Hold on, y'all. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I don't have nothing else to show you, because girl, I think I got one more clip old over here. Do I? Do I have one more clip? Let me make sure. Oh no, I did that. Will she stream a tour decorating room? No, we got everything that I wanted. Okay. All right, so let me take you off here, y'all. Hold on. And let's go to, hold on, y'all. I just want to show you the clip that started this whole conversation, because what? Let me show you the clip that jump-started this whole damn conversation. Now, the reason why I felt it was important to bring it to you is because, of course, I bring you the messy on these social media streets, but the connection to Junior is very important to me. And he usually gets the bad end of the stick. He usually gets the brunt of her decisions. All right? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go here. Make sure you guys can see this. All right. Let me bring this up. And let's go back to the original clip. Let's see, y'all. Let me see. Let's see if this is going to come up for us. And I'm going to show you guys this clip again one more time. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Take a listen to this.
And that's when it really starts. You'll see it in front. And that's when it's really signed. I always say that the fight ain't made to both of y'all stand in front of each other. You understand what I'm saying? No, because that's real. I know, so yeah.
But I don't. Oh God. People just be doing so much.
No, they don't. That's part of the game. That's part of the game.
What you mean doing too much? They be trying to do too much. Like when they be doing that, they be doing too much. Like girls don't back up.
Try to back up there. That's it.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
No, you don't have to. Look. The thing is, the people want to see both of y'all face off, and they want to see y'all talking to each other. They want to ask you questions. They want to ask us questions. We'll keep going. We're doing. You know what I'm saying? We just got to show up that night. Like, you understand what I'm saying? We're going to do all our talking that night. Yeah. All right.
I just suggest her just to stay home.
I just say stay home. Stay hungry. Yeah. You get it? Let your work be shown. Let your work be shown in the respect. No, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Your job is to put on performance for your family and everybody. You know, want to see. You got the haters want to see you. You got the people that love you. So they want to see your journey. This is part of your journey. Okay, I like this look. I said, I understand. I need to see that. I need to see that fight look. I need to see that fight look. And that's what it is. The fight look. You get the fight look. You getting the fight look. I ain't seen that since we've been in here. You've been smiling. No.
So where the tickets so I can post that trailer? So should I post the trailer tomorrow?
Tomorrow. When you get the ticket. Yeah. So you get the ticket.
It goes live tomorrow. So we'll have it tonight.
That's smart. That's the vibe.
No, not good.
But in here it says that they're going to sell.
Yeah. We just presented the phone to you, so that's just moving forward, one step at a time. Remember last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, we were just working on getting you ready. You get what I'm saying? Then we're fighting mode. We're ready to go to the next stage. Yeah. All right. Hey. Look at this part I like right here. Ah! Fight time! There you go.
They are literally trying to talk her into this fight. They are literally trying to talk her into this fight. And she couldn't even kind of grasp the concept because she's like, when can I post a ticket? Girl, first of all, you look scared. And I like this comment right here on this post. It says, I hope she get the Mario and Luigi coins beat out of her. Her body language is giving afraid and not confident in her fighting abilities against the opponent. She knows she cannot sneak this girl, and Blue won't be around to help her win. This girl isn't a fighter. She's a sneak artist, and she also knew rather it was on BGC or Baddies, Blue wasn't going to allow her to get touched. It's game over, and I can guarantee she will not go through with this fight. Y'all. And then it goes on to say the reverse psychology Blue used on her to make her get her body back in shape needs to be studied. Remember, I tell you about the intent. Remember when Blueface was like, oh, she made, she need to get her body back. And all of a sudden that sparked something in her. So all of a sudden want to be a boxer and get into shape and say mid-wear. Girl, we all can do that, okay? Even at my age. I can go put on it, not eat nothing in the morning, hold my stomach in for dear life, put on the cutest outfit, go in front of the camera, girl, Instagram, TikTok, mid-wear. But girl, if I put on a bathing suit, I would look 4 months pregnant. Okay? It's going to be flabby. Now, I'm not saying that's her, but I'm just saying, girl, anybody can do that. Okay? It seemed like they were trying to talk her into confidence. Your whole body language, girl, you're scared and you're unprepared. You ain't ready for what's about to come. And instead of plotting and planning on being better and getting into the ring and doing what it needs to take, because you don't really want to do what it needs to be taken. Okay, because there's no fanfare in that. There's no attention in that. All the blood, guts, and the blood, sweat, and tears, all guts, no glory. She don't want that. She don't want that. That's why she skipped over all that and was like, when can I post the tickets? She about that money and that attention. And see, the thing about it is she thought she was going to have some type of control over who she fought. And when that control was taken away from her, that took away her confidence because it's out of her control now. She didn't get to choose who she fought. And now her back is up against the wall. We're going to see what she does, okay? Hold on, y'all. Because that ain't the clip that I wanted y'all to see. Let me see. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys 2 more clips.
But I got a lot of pain and anger inside me, so this should be cool to watch.
Opponent that you are going to be fighting has been chosen.
Who picked it?
We did.
Collectively. It was a
It
collective.
was a collective thing. I think it's a good look.
Who that?
She's a former wrestler. I mean, she's a wrestler and whatnot.
What's her name?
Her name is Zenith Zion.
Zion. Sound like some Roman name. We don't want you to do no homework.
I know. It's
Fine, man. That's
you
it.
to
You do that on your time.
On your announcement. And,
Yes.
and get back to
So,
training. But
what's running through your mind right now?
So how long is the fight? Like, but I got a lot of pain and anger inside me, so this should be cool to watch.
So it should be cool to watch. Watch you get your ass whooped. She like, how many rounds I gotta go with this hoe? How many rounds? How many rounds? It's 3 rounds, girl. 3 rounds. All right. I don't think she's ready, y'all. I wonder what Chrisean'S diagnosed with for real, girl. We don't know. And we won't let up until she does better or is locked up, whichever comes first. We don't know which one gonna come first. We don't give a fuck. She believes it, and it's happening for her. That's how the universe works. You wonder why evil people win is because the universe reacts off your own belief. Yes, you are correct. 100. See how she did in football. Couldn't do that. We're going to see what happens. Right? I noticed that too. Somebody said facts. All gas, no brakes. Exactly. You said, yep. So they out for revenge on the Porter family, including Jaden. What y'all talking about? 100% Blonate. Thank you. Marsh knows a lot, and DJ Sky is scared out her mind, but they be in the bushes under burner accounts. Yeah, Marsh's friends always commenting girl bye. Yeah, they definitely are there. 95% look over him, not at him. Thank you. Y'all don't think that's weird? Like he's invisible. Exactly. Somebody said Chrisean needs to go to prison. Blonay speaks volumes. Hey, Miss Blonay in chat, another good topic. Thank you so much, Kathy Bernardo. It's like Junior's invisible around these demons, grown folks acting scared. Exactly. She belongs in prison. Somebody ain't buying it. All right? Some of these people out here is not buying it. I can't tell people how to react. I can tell them to be respectful, but I cannot tell people how to react. I can't. They have just as much right to give their POV and perspective as I do. Y'all can't tell me how to react. So I just tell people to be respectful, follow the YouTube rules. But other than that, I can't tell these people what to do. They don't acknowledge him because she doesn't acknowledge Junior. Exactly. She should be in prison. Not enough money have me ignoring Junior. Exactly. Her supporters act like a cult. I blame everyone around her. Everybody. If you don't acknowledge him, then nothing wrong here, folks. Exactly. They think if they just, what did you say? Put their hands up like, bro. That goes for you too, Marsh, DJ Sky, the best friends. Right? She tells them to hurry up and leave. Yes, tell them to hurry up and leave. They all treat him like he's not there. Like, no, hi, bye. No one holds him, nothing. Like he's a throwback. Exactly. And they're taking their cues from the mom, the mother. Taking a nearly 3-year-old around on her hip because he's still the size of a 6-month-old is disgusting of her, and she has no shame. And they don't see nothing wrong with it. There's a spot waiting on her in prison. It's coming real soon. Yes, it was yesterday. Rest in peace to Chrisean'S, most definitely, you guys. Tareen's daughter says she has comprehension problems. Yes, that definitely was a hit. Y'all, it's girl. I knew something was wrong with Junior when he was a few months with that cry and finger motion. Yeah, that's kind of when I started catching on too. I'm telling y'all, Rocktards act like MAGA, where they see no harm in their leaders, hate, disrespect, chaos, and hypocrisy. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's crazy work, y'all. It is crazy work. Every time Blueface tries to intervene and do anything with or about Junior, she tells him that Junior is not his child. Yeah. My son is walking. My son is talking. My son is eating. Girl, where? Girl, where? We all know who's involved. Yes, the nerve of her to say that she didn't know him is diabolical. My son was unalived at 25 years old. I am so sorry to hear that, Dorothy. I really am. That is sad to me. That is really sad to me. That is not a child. No, it's our child. Yes, but that is extremely young. 21 is not when you really get it, y'all. It's some people do, and I mean, my accolades go out. I'm just talking about generally speaking. I'm not covering the blanket on everybody. Some people get it at 17. The book. But 21 is not the magic age where you kind of like grow into your own and kind of like get it. It really isn't. R.I.P. Ronnie. Hashtag justice for Ronnie. Hashtag save Junior. Thank you. R.I.P. Ronnie. Yes, my heart goes out to Ronnie's family too as well, y'all. Yes, we are sorry to hear that. Most definitely. Sometimes just acknowledging someone's loss or pain can do a lot. Okay. He said, I don't mess with Sean David Way. He be wanting to beef too bad with women. You say, I swear when she sniffed the line. Oh, when she sniffed, she lying. What uncle watched the baby? I don't know. Justice for all of her victims. And shout out to Sean Davy Way too, for all that he's doing and his advocating and standing up and speaking out and being active for the justice of Junior. I definitely want to shout him out. Okay. He said it's so hurtful to see how he seems invisible to everyone, like he doesn't exist. My God, my heart. Yes. Yes, y'all. That's the sad part. You know, he said, where's Junior's room? Oh, waiting for the house built from the ground up. Yeah, we're waiting on it. We're waiting on it, y'all. But like I said, you guys, I think there's one more clip I want to show you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, so you guys pretty much get it. So I am going to be back, you guys, with another video.
Taking all these trips and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real. And you see how it felt. I'm always there for you.
Yes, you guys. Shout out to hashtag Justice for Ronnie Doe. Okay. At the end of the day. And this person right here writes Jessica side stories, like Jessica West says, I'll never forget February 3rd, 2025, a year ago today, the night my team and I got the call that Ronnie Doe Can was fatally powed in front of his home in Severn, Maryland. Ronnie was only 24 years old. He was a viral sensation and someone who believed in he has such a bright light, so talented and honorable man. He fought publicly and the internet rallied behind his fight. I'm still heartbroken. I pray for his family daily and we all miss him. We're holding on to hope that justice will be served as it is still an ongoing investigation. Ronnie, you are forever in our hearts. I'm so honored to have known you and worked with you. I'm so grateful. Please, everyone, send love and prayers to his aunts, okay, and the family today, all right? I just did want to acknowledge. I'm sorry that it's glitching for the Instagram. Might be my internet, might be Instagram. I don't know, but you guys are getting the message, okay? I do want to say that I will be back for another video, you guys. Let me go ahead and put this down. Thank you for everyone who joined me in the chat as well. I appreciate you guys, most definitely, most definitely. And, you know, I want you guys just to remember the fact that we've been down this road before. You know what I'm saying? So when people side-eye this boxing move, you know, it's because of everything that has come before this, all right? We have known her to be a liar, a liar, a liar. How many times have you heard somebody call her a compulsive liar? Okay? Her own sister called her a manipulator and a red rummer. Her other sister said all she do is lie. This isn't about wanting her harmed or humiliated. Miss me with that energy because she gonna do that on her own. We don't have to wish nothing on her like that. We just watch it happen. Well, some of y'all do. Some people in this comments wish that girl. I'm just letting you know. It's not about wanting her to stop jumping into arenas that she's not prepared for. Then blaming everyone else when the reality hits her back harder than she expected. At some point, the question isn't why don't people believe in her? It's why does she keep giving them reasons not to? Okay? So grab your fly swatter and go after the flies on the wall first before you come for us. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Because you know, we will gladly be the bad guy. Remember that. We will gladly be the bad guy. All right? We don't have no problem. You already know that. You don't have to be or go to a building in order to believe in God, to worship. Okay? It's not about the building. I want you to know that God goes by the intent of your heart. Yep, he sees. Yep, the words. Okay. It's the intent. Just like you would want. Right? Somebody comes over and all of a sudden just want to help you clean up and, oh, girl, what you doing here? Oh, girl, I'm just here. I just want to help you. I just figured, everything that you've done for me, and come to find out you just won $100,000. She just there for your money, girl. She just in your face because of the money. Intent. It matters. Right? All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Media. Okay. You got to win louder than their opinions. Another day of being real. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.
Many people think, did you know that going to church won't erase your sins? Many people think attendance is the cure, but it isn't. Stepping inside a building doesn't wash your soul clean. God isn't moved by how many Sundays you showed up. He looks at how you live when no one else is watching. You can raise your hands in worship, you can pray out loud and nod at every sermon, but if jealousy, pride, and anger still rule your life, then nothing has really changed. Faith is not a performance, it's a surrender. Jesus never said salvation comes from sitting in a pew. He said you will recognize his people by their fruit, and fruit is grown in the quiet choices of everyday life. It shows in how you treat your family, how you forgive, how you stay humble, how you obey when it costs you something. God doesn't want a schedule, he wants your heart. A heart that is honest, transformed, and filled with love. Faith is proven outside the church walls, in the life you live and the example you give. So tell me, are you just attending a service, or are you truly walking with God each day?
So somebody asked me how you deal with a liar, a person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where their mama stay, they lie about where their homeboy stay, where their homegirl stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you just you see that the cycles of lies, it just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. That person finna get the fuck from around me, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because being personally, I'm not even finna ask you. If we have a casual conversation and I hear noise in the background, I'm gonna be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight? You good? Whatever, however, and they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how I'm gonna trust you to even try to build with you? I'm not. From me to you, if you feel like you want to build up, you're going to kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're going to always keep that third eye open. You're going to always be like, well, is this person lying about this, or this person lying about that? What is they really telling the truth? It's like you ain't going to really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from
Because he pointed them. It's perfectly fine. Everything is 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 perfectly fine. I can say it so many times. Ain't shit okay. Ain't shit fine. You see how I just try to, like, did you see how I just try to convince myself? It does, bro. Because he pointed them. It's perfectly fine. Everything is 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 perfectly fine. I can say it so many times. Ain't shit okay. Ain't shit fine. You see how I just try to, like, did you see how I just try to convince myself? It does.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.